This is a 2005 Aston Martin Vanquish S, the flagship GT of the early 2000s, and still to this day, one of the most beautiful cars ever to roll out of Newport Pagnell. Back in the late 90s, Aston Martin was building a tiny handful of big, old-school GTs. The Jaguar-based DB7 was keeping the company afloat financially, but Aston needed something bold, entirely new and entirely their own if they were to prove that the winged badge had a future. Enter the Vanquish. Unveiled at the 1998 Detroit Auto Show as the Project Vantage concept, it was styled by Ian Callum, featured Aston's first V12 engine, and looked every bit the front-engined Super GT that Aston desperately needed. The production Vanquish didn't hit the roads until 2001, but when it finally arrived, everyone was very excited. Richard Meaden, founding member of Evo magazine, was one of the first automotive journalists to get his hands on one and called it a front-engine supercar that redefines the breed. The standard Vanquish had a 5.9-litre V12 with around 460 horsepower, a chassis that combined bonded aluminium with some carbon fibre reinforcement, and a 6-speed automated manual transmission. It was Aston's first paddle shift system and, unfortunately, the car's Achilles heel. The early examples are particularly clunky, but the arrival of the Vanquish S in 2004 marked a significant improvement. The S also came with an increased 520 horsepower, improved suspension, bigger brakes, and a slightly updated interior. It refined everything that was already excellent and made the car more enjoyable, sharper, and a little faster. The V12 itself is a masterpiece. Even though it has its roots at Ford, it was unique to Aston and gave the car an authentic soundtrack. But you only had to look at it to be seduced. Ian Callum seemed to have an instinctive feel for reinterpreting classic Aston styling cues for the modern age. This time he'd taken inspiration from the immortal DB4 GT Zagato, traces of which can be seen in the Vanquish's broad, aggressively sculpted grille, the flow of the front wings, and the exaggerated rear haunches. Step inside and it's just as special. The Vanquish was the last model built at Newport Pagnell, and you can feel that heritage in here. Every stitch, every panel, every piece of trim was hand-finished by Aston's craftspeople. And let's not forget, this era of Vanquish was a Bond car. In Pierce Brosnan's Die Another Day, it partook in one of the most memorable car chases ever put on film. For that reason, it will always be an Aston Martin that earns a double take from those lucky enough to see one on the road. If the Vanquish hadn't been such a breakthrough and hadn't been embraced by both enthusiasts and Ford's management when Project Vantage was revealed in 1998, Aston might never have secured the investment to build Gaydon or launched the wave of VH platform cars that followed. The Vanquish lit the fuse for a new golden era. Out of Gaydon came the DB9, the V8 Vantage, and a run of cars that sold in record numbers. It marked one of the most successful chapters in Aston's history, and for that, not just Aston fans, but anyone who loves performance cars owes it a debt of gratitude. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like and subscribe button and leave a comment down below. This car is currently for sale with Chiltern Aston and available to view on Custodian, so make sure to check it out. And make sure to check out Custodian as well for all your car-related needs, whether that's insurance, you're looking to buy a new car, or you're just looking to manage the ownership of your current cars. I'll leave all the links down below in the description. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.